So today we have a BA XT in for... What do you mean? So today we have a really special car. It's a 2007 BF Mark II FPV Typhoon in beautiful breeze. As you can see here, this is build 181. This is a really special car. There was only 19 made in this color. So the FPV range kicked off on the dawn of the 21st century with the BA Typhoon and the Tornado. So those were the first FPVs featured with the legendary Barra engine. Previously, FPV was known as Typhoon or Typhoon Performance, but with this particular one, it has a few key differences to a BA. So the BA has a different rear diffuser to a BF. This particular one was optioned with the darker grey color, which also came with dark argent wheels. This one actually still retains Ford Performance twist wheels, which I think really suit it. So as you can see here, we have the twist wheels, which I think look really good. I prefer them to the argents. And behind those, we have factory Brembo brakes. These are 4-pots and they come with slotted and drilled rotors. So additionally, the BA also came with a different front bar. It's more of like a square blocked off design. The BF is more angular. You can really tell that Ford tried to make this thing look aggressive and they did a really good job. So I'm pretty sure you guys know what we're looking at. This is a Barra engine. The way you can tell that you're looking at an FPV Barra as opposed to a regular turbo or an NA Barra is the airbox. So it'll say F6 270 and 270 stands for the kilowatts that it puts down through the crank. And then obviously the blue valve cover, which stands out like a sore thumb. So like I said before, the F6 Typhoon or any FPV will have a blue valve cover, and the engine is actually different to a turbo or an NA internally. So a FPV has lower compression pistons, make it more reliable, and it can actually hold more power, which is what you want from a performance car. Additionally, FPVs came with a larger turbo, so it's a 3582 frame turbo. GT, so really old technology. This particular one is starting to show its age a little bit. The seals are starting to go, it's burning a little bit of oil. Jack, the owner, a good mate of mine, he's gonna be transforming this car into an absolute animal. So we're gonna try and document that build when it starts. Notice when you're driving an F6 is not so much the power. You know, with newer performance cars, we're really spoiled with like hot hatches making the same amount of power as this, but you can't beat the torque of a 4-litre. No matter if it's NA or turbo, this thing has a pretty big turbo from factory. So once the wooden wheel and it starts to spool up, it actually gets going really well. So this one is actually almost completely stock. All it has done is a middle muffler delete, and because of that, the rear muffler is completely blown out, and just choppies in the rear, and it looks really good, sounds good as well. But like I mentioned before, this thing is going to make a bunch of power once Jack is done with it, so I'm keen to document how that goes. So I've actually driven an F6 310 before, which if you guys don't know what that is, it's an FG. So the FG farts on the shift. And I've noticed doing that little acceleration that the B series doesn't. Not sure why that is. Maybe it just because it makes less power than the 310, it doesn't need it, but that's just something I noticed. So not only is it fast, but it's really smooth as well, which goes along with the Falcon style, like it's speed, comfort, and looks. That's basically what you're getting with an FPV. You're not going to be winning any time attack races with this thing. It's mainly just a cruiser, like I said. But if you do need to tip it into a corner fast, it'll brake with those Brembos and it'll hold the road really well. Massive shout out to Jack for letting me drive his beautiful Typhoon. And there's a video every week, so stay tuned. See you in the next one. What
wants a wooden wheel? Let's get started.